In this lecture, we will learn about wildcard meta characters. Wildcard means any characters except new line. It represents by dot. For example, if you have a regular expression of OHN in which you want to add any character at the beginning of OHN, then you will have to simply put dot at the beginning. So this regular expression of dot OHN will match John, and also this one will match Mon. So first time we took J from dot, then in second time we took M from dot, means from wildcard. Similarly, if you have a regular expression of wildcard UT dot UT, then you can make this regular expression to run for the test string of cut and put, because you can put anything at the dot place for one time if you use this wildcard of dot. Now let's try this one out. So first I'm gonna put right here OHN, and in the test string I'm gonna put John and Mon, and for the mode I have selected S. We will see this S mode in this lecture, but first let's click this global mode right now. So we got only G mode, global mode right now. And now in case if I put dot at the beginning, now you can see that we found two match. Now in case I put something like JJOHN, you can still notice that we don't have any match to this JJOHN, because dot only allow one character to get adjusted, not more than one character. Now remember that I told you that wildcard could be any character except new line. So in case if you want to use this wildcard for new line as well, then you can turn on your single line mode. For example, if I remove these test string from here and make this regular expression to be Jazib dot Akram, and for the test string if I put same here Jazib and then put a line return, and on the next line if I add Akram right here, and in case if I want to use this dot as a new line, then I just have to turn on single line mode, that is S. Now you can see that we also use this dot, this wildcard, for the new line. But remember that so you have to be careful about that. So this dot is highlighting the new line just because of this S mode. Now if I turn off this single line mode, now you can notice that we don't find any match. Now one more thing to do here, some people have names like Dr. Dot John and Dr. Dot Akram. Then what is going to happen? For example, if I add here Dr. Dot Jazib, J is capital right here, so I'm gonna turn on insensitive mode here as well. Now if I add here same string to be Dr. Dot, then space, then Jazib, you can see that we found a match. But instead of Dr. Dot, if I add Dr. T, you can still see we found the match, although the test string has completely failed on this regular expression of Dr. Dot Jazib Akram. It's just because if you add the dot, then by default regular expression engine will think of this dot as a wildcard, not as the single straight dot. That's why you can put anything right here. You can put Z as well, Dr. Z, not Dr. Dot Jazib. So in case if you want to use dot just as the straight dot without making it wildcard, then you have to escape this dot. So for escaping this dot, you have to put backslash before this dot. Now you can see that test string of Dr. Z Jazib has been failed. Now if I remove Z, still we don't have any match. Now if I add dot here, we found the match. So escape dot when you don't want to use your dot as a wildcard. Now one more thing to clarify here, if I remove this space from here, now you can see that we don't have any match because we remove the space. So remember one more thing, space is also a character in regular expression. Now if I add very simple regular expression here to be export to China, and in the test string I add export to China as well, you can see we found the match. Now if I remove this space from here, you can see that we don't have any match. Now if I remove the space anywhere from the regular expression, we don't have any match anymore. Now one more thing to show here, if I add one space right at the end of our regular expression like this, now you can see that we don't have any match until we also add space at the end of our test string. So remember that if you want to use wildcard just as the simple one, straight one, then don't add dot as in wildcard. Always escape like this with backslash at the beginning of your dot. You can also put numbers as in wildcard as well. For example, if I have value of 3.14, now this dot is serving as a wildcard, so I can put anything right here. I can put 3414 also match. I can put 3514. I can put 3-14 also found the match. I can put anything here. Now you can notice that 3.14 is the value of pi, so in case if you want to make it just the value of pi, then simply just escape this one by putting backslash. Now we don't have any match right now, so now this one could easily match with 3.14. Similarly, if you have some file name of student underscore record dot txt and you want to find any file with this name, then in the test string I put the same one, but also if I remove this dot and put something like p, we still found the match. Now in case if you want to make this not wildcard, just put backslash right here. And in case if you are not sure whether this file is students dash or students underscore record, you can simply put dot here as well. So this one will match both students dash record and students underscore record dot txt file.